Greetings and welcome to another thrilling and exciting episode of the Planetary Persuader. I am Cosmic Kev, your host. This is for beginning Friday, August 31st, 2018. This is Labor Day weekend, folks. Last weekend we had that big full moon, and it was like, it brought us, closer to where we feel isolated and where we feel like we have like family and support. Now this next moon, and there were some elements of healing in it too. I wanted to add that. There's elements of healing, but it was kind of, wild at the same time because, Shada Bishak's ruled by Rahu and that wind. Okay. But this weekend we've got a moon in Aries in the Vedic system. I imagine it's in the nakshatra of Bharani today, and or it will be at least at some point. And Bharani is like that brahmachari. It's like a bachelor young person that doesn't really grow up. This is in the Vedic system, we would say that. Its ruling deity is Yama, the god of death, and it's also very focused on the vulva, women's sex organs, and things that are done in darkness. And but it can be really good at growing food and artistic and creative. So Western astrology, we say the moon's in Taurus this weekend, but there are many secrets to be shared here on this, and I think we might have started out earlier in Ashvini. By Thursday we were in Ashvini. It was very healing, and now it gets a little lustier. And this is also Burning Man weekend too for people that go to Burning Man. Monday, Labor Day, is a moon in Gemini in Western astrology, so it'll be like hard to decide what to do. Oh, there's so many things we can do. And a lot of people will be on the road. It'll be a travel day. But Saturday looks awesome. Aspects look great. Other awesome days. Wednesday looks really nice this week. Mercury goes into Virgo, so there's like finally this feeling of Mercury going direct in its own sign, and that's in Western astrology, goes into Virgo. And so, but even, it goes into Leo in Vedic. It's like communication is getting clearer, better, more intelligent. We love this. So that's something else to consider. We have a new moon next weekend. Let's see, do we have any other planets going retrograde this weekend? Well, I know Saturn's going direct on the 6th, so that's going to help. And so at 4:10 in the AM, so Thursday's going to be good, folks. Mars is direct now. Let's just do it. Welcome to your horoscope. Welcome to your forecast. So, greetings, Aries. Welcome. So, Chiron is like the asteroid, sometimes thought of as a planet or the wounded healer, and it's in your first house, and especially if you're an Aries born in, say, like before the 25th of March, like the 20th through the 25th, you're really getting challenged in areas of your own woundedness and healing that and helping others. And it's been in juxtaposition with Venus. Now, Venus and Libra, definitely very, very powerful. Venus is going to do a new dance too this week, because I know later on Venus is going to go into the actual sidereal zodiac once it hits 24 degrees, and that'll happen probably by tomorrow. So there's this definitely different relationship with Venus now. It's going to really intensify for you and for everybody out there. And so it's in your 7th house, so it's kind of about to go into your 8th, really, in a sense. And so how are relationships intensifying? That'd be a question as an Aries I would ask this week. Going through transformation, a lot of refinement to your career, and pushing back at something you thought maybe wouldn't work is going to work. And just accepting the discipline to stay focused, to be that person that gets the job they want. And just keep paying attention to your spiritual life, and celebrate your creativity. I mean, now we're in Virgo time too, so like, and Mercury's going into Virgo, and so we're, you know, it's like Leo's like this big gigantic party, and then Virgo is this, you know, is your sixth house, it's your health issues for Aries, and it's like the cleanup crew. It's like, okay, here's we got to fix things, here's where we find all the stuff people left at the party that's of value and we can have, and you know, it's the cleanup crew. So you're cleaning up this week. Hello, Taurus. Now for you, like the Virgo thing is affecting you this whole different way, because now it's all about you making yourself feel happy and celebrated, and kind of like a teacher, and you're getting things going, you're getting things moved in a positive direction. Now Venus is going to get out of your seventh, out of your sixth house, and it's going to get almost towards your seventh. So it's like all this hard work you're doing, it's showing a beautiful side of you is showing. It's about to pay off in relationships. Somebody's going to show up. And you're going to like that. And there's more adventure right now. Transformation, there's danger in that adventure. But you're not afraid of dangerous things right now. I mean, you're normally cautious, but you're in a much more exploratory mood as we get in the week. And it's a good time to have fun, open your heart, take some chances, get out there. Okay, Gemini, welcome your horoscope. So, you know, the other Mercury ruled sign. Well, it's kind of like this. Gemini, you're all about curiosity. And you have an element of courage. And you know, it really takes courage to be persistently curious and to want to find out about things. Now, by the time we get to Virgo, we're kind of like, we're really into this subject, and we are going to know everything there is to know about it. And so like I found like a lot of astrologers, at least Western astrologers, were Virgo rising. And because they've gotten the subject they love, and they're just taking it apart, and they're just devouring it and learning it, you know. And so in your fourth house, it's about memory. It's about your ancestors, your parents. Evolutionary astrologers say it's like it could be the father. Vedic astrology, you look at the fourth house more as the mother. But it's also where you find your happiness, and it's the beginning of where you learn to integrate your life with other people. So, but it's also kind of like you want to stay home and enjoy creature comforts. There's this feeling of getting holed up, cabin fever, maybe enjoying a little bit of your own personal tribe, but you know, you're doing some work before you're getting ready to break out. Okay. All right, now. Cancer. Love to Cancer today. So, I mean, we're in this period now. Now it's, you know, full-on Virgo time, and Sun's going to be moving through the Purva Falguni Nakshatra in Vedic. So there is this kind of energy like of things being entertaining and bold. And I mean, what I see is like with Virgo in your third house, it's about your neighbors, it's about your friends, it's about talents and skills, it's about your ability to work with your hands. Okay, that gets pumped up a little more. We'll start talking, you know, a little bit of moon talk, you know, moon and Taurus this weekend. I mean, you know, at least for today and tomorrow, Friday and Saturday. You're finding a way to be in touch with that sensual quality of relationships, and listening to brothers and sisters and old friends, and finding that you want to take your love to a place where you're helping other people. Yeah. It's going to be like, as Venus is moving through your fourth house, it's like it's coming over the closer and closer to your fifth. So your whole, and Jupiter's already there. So this creative expansion is just going to get better. Ooh, it's going to get juicy and good, and it's going to persist for quite a while. All right. Hello, Leo. Welcome to your horoscope. All right. So, I mean, that was it. Right now Mars is direct. This helps. Sun and Mars are friends. So Mars is direct, and it's in Capricorn, but it's almost, in Western Aquarius. So the confrontations, they're going to come back, but then things will move forward. Eventually, everything will move forward, and people will learn how to negotiate with you in a better way. And that's a good thing. The Venus thing is just finding really like a love among your friends, and then loving your family for what they've been through, and your ancestors, supporting them. That's going to be a good thing right now. I think because of the North Node's presence, especially for you July Leos, I mean, there's some stuff that could either drive you insane, or feel like overly ambitious, or cheating to win, or some kind of other weird thing. And so you got to be careful of that stuff. Let your good work show this weekend. Let your best things that you do show. That's going to help. Alright, hello Virgo. Well, hey, I mean, you know what? Everybody deserves to be flavor of the month once in a while, even Virgo. Hi Shelby, and hi my friends. So, this is what's going down. You have purpose, and your purpose is generally fixing and making the world a better place. It really is, when your mind is aligned. Now, when you're overwhelmed with what's wrong with the world, and just drawing attention to what's wrong, I mean, some people say that's the first step in correcting the problem. I really think, though, the best thing to do is find like-minded people. Hey, how can we align to fix this? Are there any ideas of how to fix this? That's where it really starts, is to keep in mind not just a complaining notion, but a positive notion of where we want this to go. And I mean, a lot of times we're avoiders, and we'd rather medicate ourselves and say, hey, I don't want to go through this pain, this suffering, this emotional backlog with this. But we get down to it, it says, you know what, this is presented to me. Somehow I'm going to be capable. Whether I can do it on my own or need help, it's okay either way. That's it. Okay? Universe is here because, you know what? Letting other people help you is sometimes good karma for them. And Venus has been, in your second house, so there is this money. There is this sense of luxury coming down on you, and you have to be careful not to spend too much. Right? And your voice is sounding beautiful, and you have, just what to say. That's going to continue. And you're going to make more friends. In fact, this is the year for Virgo to make new friends. Yeah. And so a lot of things that happen to you, let me tell you, they're going to get resolved. They're going to be better. And you're on this kind of roller coaster ride to ascension. Bim, bim, bim. Getting better and better and better. This weekend's an adventure. A lot of you will probably want to travel. A lot of you will be very sensible Virgos and want to stay at home. Virgo rising, Virgo moon, you're definitely included in this. Because, who wants to go out with the extras? All right, hello Libra, and welcome to your horoscope. Okay, so what do we see here? We're in a different place right now than we were, say, a month ago. And so you've had a lot of, Venus has been slowing down, so she's relaxing. She's taking her time. She's in Libra, a place in Western astrology where she's exalted, and getting into Libra in Vedic astrology, a place in Western astrology where she's exalted, and runs into Western Scorpio and stuff too. And this is a place actually where Venus does her thing. I mean, really does her thing. And and so you're going to feel more creative, and that you want to manifest something, especially if you're a musically inclined Libra and that's your world, because second house is about ears and voice. That's going to get activated this week. So be sensitive that now if you're not into that, some of the dangerous things are wanting to buy luxury items for yourself, or to indulge in sweets too much. That, not so good. And having to invest in like a dental crown or something, there's that, So anyhow, But you've got it pretty sweet, with Jupiter in the second house. That's been helping. Virgo time, though, it's kind of like your blind spot. And the deal is we can be part of our own undoing. So, there's a little bit of a party atmosphere, but there's also this feeling like, oh, I want to go to a monastery, I want to close myself off from the rest of the world, it's crazy out there. I agree, it's kind of crazy out there. But you're having fun. Okay, well, greetings Scorpio, and welcome to your horoscope. Scorpio, look around you at the people near you. Who do you consider a good friend? Who do you consider helping you? These are more than likely, in some way or form, your 11th house connections. It's a social life, and it's a reward of good karma in some ways, it's been said. It's also a place where Mercury can function really well, too. And really, Mercury functions well in I've heard any sign where Mercury has a face. So that means Virgo, Sagittarius, Gemini, and Aquarius all have faces. Yeah, so that's where Mercury's good. Or at least a human face of some sort. And Sagittarius does qualify, although they do a lot of slang. Okay. So, you've been going through a lot of growth, because that's one of the things Jupiter does, is give you growing pains. But now it's like the rewards coming in. Jupiter's been going direct, and for all the growth and stuff Jupiter's put you through, Scorpio, if you've buckled down and you've tried to seek your spiritual path in the right way, it's going to be good. And you're going to make good friends. People are going to be attracted to you, because Jupiter brings this kind of magnetic energy, like, yeah, it's coming to me. And that's a really good attitude to take in the coming weeks. It's coming. Everything I need is coming to me. People are bringing me what I need right now. And yeah, Mars in Aquarius. Okay, so there's part of you that wants to move. You're very restless, dissatisfied. Realize Mars has been retrograde for a while. It's direct now. So if that really needs to happen, it's going to happen within like the next 5 or 6 weeks. Really. But generally speaking, maybe, month and a half even, I'd say. But let's see. By the time we get into November, Mars will have progressed far enough that you're either getting the contract, working on a job, or in a hot relationship that feels just so smoking good. Yeah, I know. And it'll be good, and you'll be relieved, and there'll be some more rewards coming. So, who couldn't use rewards, right? Yeah, all right. Now, I'm not talking about those blue chip stamp kind. Well, hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to your horoscope. So that's it. Let's all just take a deep breath now. Because really, it's like this is where your best work is seen by others, is in this time of year, in this Virgo time. This is 10th house, and so this is where your career, everything you do is more in the spotlight, good, bad, and the ugly. But more the good, let's hope. And so this is like where you work on your resume. You have business cards. You let people know what you're doing. It's a good reminder. It's going to pay off. That's really what this is all about. It's going to pay off. And let's see here. Okay, so you've been working on your spiritual life. That's all going to pay off in November a lot. You're going to be much more conscious, and your karma, your dreams are telling you things, and it's important to pay attention to those. It's like you have to know what you're doing. It's relationship stuff. It's going to deepen. It's going to be deeper this weekend. And, you might be traveling. You might just kind of travel, take the days off after Labor Day and start then, to go the opposite where everyone else is going, because that's kind of how you do things. But I think it'll work out. If that's what you need to do, that's what's going to work out for you. But yeah, you got that kind of random traveling vibe in general. And so you don't care if there's other people on the road. It's like, I'll take it as a challenge, Going to have fun with it. Beyond that, though, I'd say, things are moving forward, and you're going to make some gains. It might be hard-earned gains, but you're going to make some gains. All right, here we go to our friend Capricorn. Okay, so hello Capricorn, and welcome to your horoscope. Saturn, Mars, Pluto in the first house. This is not a picnic people usually enjoy, but I mean, I think as Americans, the kind of movies we produce are very Mars, Pluto, Saturn. Oh, the disaster that had happened, and the ones that start like that, I'm like, oh God, oh no. But, on the more positive light, let's look at the most positive light that we can right now with Mars, Pluto, and Saturn. I think that's really a good idea in Capricorn. Capricorn, Saturn, that's where it's at. And it's like making real gains, keeping it simple, not complicating things, but making it so functional. So stripping down, making things functional, basic. That's real smart because it's going to create efficiency. And just saving money, and it's like a way I've heard to show the universe you're serious about saving. Making money, giving to people, acting as if you already had the money, and helping others brings in wealth and good fortune too. I'm not saying do it really stupid, but tithing. And you're gonna, so Pluto and Capricorn is like everything about money had to be changed, looked at differently. Mars and Capricorn is like an exalted place for Mars. It's like if it isn't functional for everyone, don't put out the energy. Phew. Boom. Greetings Aquarius, welcome to your horoscope. So, this is a place where, we start the weekend trying to get really comfortable, but we realize other people often have power and we might be in debt, during Virgo time because it's 8th house, and, our libido is starting to rise up and go, whoa, I'm suddenly interested, That late summer interest, the late summer fling. You didn't get your summer fling in yet? Well, there's still one more month of summer left, folks. And here it comes, I remember that time in September where, really dating myself now. The Aquarians, they're gonna find, good time in their adventure, and eventually it's going to lead to something public, something where you can do better art, and you're going to be known for it, and you're still working through relationships. Everything is getting more intensified where it's more your mate than it is you, and you just got to let go and say, okay, let them have the month, I'll be cool. This is just a temporary phase, okay? All right. Well, hello Pisces. This is not a temporary phase. You've got Neptune in the first house, ruling planet in Western astrology. Besides Jupiter, and Jupiter's about to go into Sagittarius in a couple of months. It's going to bring on even more good fortune for you. Especially when it comes to how you work, career opportunities. So you're getting better. It's like these 2 months are all about the learning, grabbing it, going for the higher spiritual cause, and then getting ready to put it out in a good way. Okay. And so that's this weekend. It's very, very cool. It's social. Maybe party at your neighbor's house. Starts out like that, or with your sibling or old friends, and communicating all of that, and then as it goes on, it progresses to finally we get where the moon's actually in Pisces, or no, it's in Cancer rather, but it's in your 5th house on Tuesday and Wednesday, and so that's going to be a really good day for you. So that's like a power day. And a day for you to feel the love, get a call from your children, whatever it is. Find out you're pregnant. I don't know if that's what you want to have happen. If you don't have the equipment, you don't have to worry about it. This is Cosmic Kev with the Cosmic Forecast. You are all beautiful. I want you to respond to this. Share it with a friend. We'll do this again next week. It's awesome. You are awesome. Thank you.